What's up everyone, and welcome again in my channel. In this tutorial we will recreate one interesting effect which I think it's interesting and I hope to be interesting also for you. I'm driving now a police car again in Grand Theft Auto 5. You know, it's one of my favorite games, and I'm giving a lot of examples from this game. So here during the driving of this police car, I just tried to start the police lights here. So what I think it will be nice to show you is how you can create some type of effect for the lights of this car, like for the police jars which are on the top of the police cars most of the time. So here they are not created with Niagara, these lights here. They are only materials which are glowing, but we will make it more realistic with you, and it will look good when we are ready. So for example, if you have jars which are with transparent material on the top of the car and you want to add realistic lights with glow lens flares, so it will be really helpful for you to know how you can create it inside Niagara. So yeah, let's go now inside Unreal Engine and start recreating this police lights which are inside the jars. So see you. Okay, we are inside Unreal, and that's the effect which we will create with you. So I used one police car from Sketchfab, and I used some ready materials for the lights here. So I will show you what we will need to create this effect. So here it looks better than in the game because it's with more details, so probably it will be more accurate if it's at the night time inside the game, because during the day most of the time in the real life you won't see these flares and glows that much. So but it's fine to know how to do it. So let's start now creating this effect. I will open the content drawer and I will show you now what I used to create this effect. So here it's our Niagara emitter. I used 3 lights materials from the marketplace, so it's the automotive materials, and I think it's free. Okay, that's the 3 materials here are from this pack inside the Fab marketplace, and I also have 2 textures for our materials, one which is a glow texture, and yeah, just a basic texture, and the second it's a lens flare texture. So we have to create 2 materials for that, and now we will start creating the materials first. So I will show you how first the material look inside. So here it's our material, guys. It's so basic, and this is same for the second material. You don't have to make a complicated material for this effect. So let's recreate this here. I will make it here just to show you how you can place this multiplies and depth fade if you don't know how, but it's really easy here. So first what I will do is to drag and drop the texture I want. So first here we have the glow texture, so we will make it with the lens flare. So the lens flare texture here. Okay, now let's add a particle cover. So this will help us to control the cover inside the Niagara. So here is the particle cover. Now hold M on your keyboard and press left button of your mouse, and the multiplier will be spawned here inside the viewport. So we'll need 2 multiplies. Okay, again hold M and left button of your mouse. Now we have to connect them correctly. So this is how we have to connect them. So first, okay, this is also here. Okay, that's not here, sorry. This is here to B and this is here to A. Perfect. Now let's continue this here to A and here. Okay, that's not the RGB. Okay, yeah, they're just changed. Okay, okay, let's change them. So here and like, okay, that's perfect. Here also this one here, perfect. And now let's add a depth fade here, depth fade, and let's connect the depth fade here to this multiply. And now we have to connect them here to the emissive cover and the opacity. So this multiply will be to the emissive cover and depth fade directly to the opacity. And here have to be surface, translucent, and unlit. So this is how you can create the materials for this effect. So it's same for the glow material. You have to make it one by one, not together like here. I'm just showing you here inside. So if you want to change it, just go to the content drawer, right button, duplicate, and inside, when you're inside the material, here just change the texture in this texture box here. And that's everything about the materials. And now I will delete it because I don't need this material here. And now I will start building the effect from scratch. So here, right button, Niagara system, next, and I will choose the empty effects lights. I don't know, I will name it like that. It doesn't matter, it's totally up to you guys. So okay, here now it's time to start creating the effect. So first let's switch to the lens flare material. So we will create 3 emitters here for the left side and 3 emitters for the right side. And now the lens flare is here. Here we have to be careful. If it's more than one, we have to move it back to 1 because we have only one texture inside, only one lens flare. Yes, and here emitter state, it's fine. Okay, so let's continue now with the next thing, which is the spawn burst instantaneous, which is important for the spawning of our particles. So let's write, oops, I will stop the caps lock, spawn burst instantaneous. Okay, that's it. And the first one here we'll add 0.4 because you want our lights to repeat during the lifetime of the effect. So you see how it will look when we have this spawn time to 0.4. Okay, now we have to add a second spawn burst instantaneous, which will be in a different spawn time. Okay, spawn burst instantaneous, the second one, which will be 0.6 here, for example. Okay, perfect. So now let's continue with the next thing, which is the system, the location. So let's here write system location, and here we have to move them a bit, for example, on the left or the right side. So this one here will be 36 here and 3.3 here. Okay, perfect. Now into the initialized particle here, it's the lifetime of the particles and their size. So on the lifetime I will write 0.5. They have to change faster, they have to die faster. So here in the sprite attributes, because we have sprite render, it's not a mesh render, we will change it here to, let's see which one will be the better one. Uniform, not random uniform, no, non-uniform. Okay, that's perfect. And here I will write for example, let's see, probably 115 and 65. Okay, perfect. 65, the lifetime 0.5, probably it's too much. Let's make it 0.1. Yeah, that's much better here. Okay, let's continue. Particle state, it's fine. So we have to add a force and velocity probably, or we'll see. Okay, the first thing is the color here. We have to make it a red color. Yeah, for the first one will be the red one. So color here, this arrow, and color from curve. Okay, perfect. Now let's add the red color. I will delete this here because I want to be only one color, and I will choose the red color here. Perfect. And one more thing here, let's see, I have to increase the, okay, I will delete also this. I don't want fade here to 5 because I want to have more glow inside. The intensity of the color to be higher. Okay, that's better. Perfect. And one more thing, it's a scale sprite size. So here let's write scale sprite size. Let's see, where is it? Scale sprite size. So here I will click first. Let's see which one. Uniform from curve, no, non-uniform probably. Let's see, flat from curve. Is it here? Okay, it's not here. Uniform flat from curve. Yeah, I think it's here. Flat from curve, perfect. And the curve here, I will start with 0, and here the end will be, for example, 3. Okay, now it's scaling during the lifetime of the particles. Okay, they are starting smaller and increasing their size at the end of the lifetime. Okay, perfect. Let's click save, and that's the lens flare. So let's rename it here to the flare 1. Okay, flare 1. Now what I will do is to copy this. So Control C, the wall emitter, and Control V here. Now we have to change the material with the glow 1 here. So you have to click on it just to select it, and by pressing this arrow here, it's changing it automatically here. Okay, perfect. Now let's see here what we can change. So I will keep this. I will change the places only to the both of them. Okay, I want to place it here. Okay, so the first one will be this one, this will be the second one. Okay, now let's see here the system location. Here probably I will make it here 30. Let's see here to be 14 and 1. Okay, we have glow. Let's see. Yeah, we have lens flares inside, perfect, and they're on the same position. Okay, now let's change the name here to the glow 1. Okay, perfect. It's a glow 1. So here to the initialized particle, here the lifetime will be 0.5 this time, and here the size have to be different. So let's try 100, or oh, that's too much. I will move it back, and now I will drag and drop inside the viewport here. So okay, I will place it here as well. I will change it. So it have to be somewhere here in the middle. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, very good. Here. Okay, here. Let's see now. So now I will stop here the glow just to see how it look, the glow. Okay, the glow have to be bigger here, so I will stretch it. Something like that. Even bigger. Okay, that's too much. Okay, that's perfect. And yeah, I will click save. Now I will activate the both of them. Okay, so here this color, if I decrease this to 2, let's see. Yeah, it's much better. It depends on the time of the day inside your game. Okay, perfect. Save. Okay, here 0.6. Same. Okay, now let's continue with the other things. So here, and the initialized particle, okay, I will make it 0.2. Yeah, that's better. Save. And now let's add a light emitter here. Okay, so what I will do is, again, I will Control C, Control V here, and I will copy this globe and I will rename it to light now. Okay, and here I will change the sprite render to a light render. So here, light render, perfect. Here to the properties, let's see. Okay, first, is it everything correct? Yes. System location, here I will make it again 34 here and 1 here and -1 here, for example. Here the size have to be different, so I will make it 5 and 5 only. Here cover sprite size, it's same, okay. But here I will change it, so here it will start bigger, it will end with 0. Okay, I will switch the sides only here. Okay, and also the cover here I will add also here a fade, so here will be 0, and here the cover will be red again, but we have to add intensity to this light, so I will write something bigger, like 10,000 here for this light. And now, okay, but have to be red, not purple. Okay, perfect. Let's click save. And now let's check how it looks. Okay, now we have this light, which is which you can see here on the top of the car. Perfect. But this light is going through the car, so let's see inside the properties what we have here. So radius scale have to be smaller here, so have to be something like 0.4, 0.2. Okay, now if you increase it, now you can see the radius of the light is bigger than before, so we have to decrease it to 0.4. I think it's enough now. It's only here in this radius around the top of the police car, which is the result which we want. So now our red light is ready. What we will do now is to copy the three of them, Control C here and Control V here. Now here we will change only the color to blue, and we will move it to the opposite side here, because yeah, we don't have to create them from scratch again. So here the system location, I will just change it to 0.32 here, 33 again, and now the system location here will be -30, for example. Here 14, let's keep it, and also here the system location -34. Now let's see. Okay, the second light, it's already on the blue part of the polish jar here. So now we have to change the color only to blue. So this blue, I think it's fine. Color here as well, and also color here. Now let's click save, and our car lights are ready. So I want to optimize them a bit, because now they're too intensive. So what I will do here first it's to, let's see which one is the most intensive one. Okay, that's the red one. Okay, it's intensive. So here in the color section, I will write one only. And also I will add opacity here. Yeah, I think that's much better. Okay, so what is this? It started with very intensive light. At the end it's fading until it's 0.28, for example. So it's up to you which value you will add here. Okay, now let's see the wow effect. Yeah, it's much better. Now let's do the same here to this flare, because 0.28, you have to press enter to switch it yeah. Okay, and here it will be one only. Okay, now I want to make them to spawn in a different time. So what I will do here, it's first I will write here 0, and here will be 0, 2. So it will be same for the other 0, 0, 2. Okay, 0 also, 0, 2, and 0. Now let's save everything, and now you can see how they're repeating. First is the blue light, after that it's the red light. So this is how it has to be. Okay, perfect. And I will click save. Now I will show you I created one sequencer. Okay, so new level sequencer here. And when I start now, you can see how I am also changing the light of the material here. Okay, that's we have to activate the previous effect. Okay, so police. Okay, lights only, because there are a lot of okay, let's see. So I will activate them and I will stop the new one, and I want to show you now how it looks inside the sequencer. Okay, perfect. So I'm changing here the Fresnel power of the cover of the polish jars here, and I'm synchronizing them with the animation and spawning inside Niagara. So I will show you how you can do it if you are creating cinematics. And the first thing is to make your effect. First I will open the new one, FX lights here, and we have to bake them. We have to have control over them. So here the determinism have to be activated everywhere. This will allow us to bake the animation inside the sequencer. Okay, perfect. Now let's click save. And now let's create a sequencer here, or I will use the ready one. So here I will delete everything here, and I will do it again. Okay, so you can create a new sequencer from add level sequence from here, and you have to choose in which folder to save it. I won't do it because I don't want to fill my project with stuff which I won't use again. Okay, so here, for example, let's find our lights. So I will stop this, and here there's a glass in front of the lights, which is with a transparent material. So this one will be here, and also that's the blue one. Okay, and let's here, let's find our effect. So here is the new one, effect lights here, and I'll activate it. Okay, perfect. Now here I will bake first the effect Niagara component, this plus icon, Niagara system life cycle, and desired age, but where it's okay, where is it? It's very strange. Okay, One more time. Niagara component, yes, here. Okay, the red line, it's not here anymore. I don't know why. Very strange. What happen if I save it and reopen it again? Yeah, it's here, so it's just a bug. You have to see this red line here. And properties track the delta time and desired age. Now our effect is baked and always will be the same. You can see how we are controlling them when we are moving into the timeline. Perfect. So now I will show you how you can match the light. So here it's the red light, so here the plus icon, static mesh component, and here it's the element 0, which is the material, and here it's the Fresnel power. Okay, let's make the same for the blue one here, and element 0, and here is the Fresnel power. Okay, perfect. Now when we open, where is the Fresnel power? I don't see it. Again, it crashed or what? Yes. Save again. Open it one more time. Yeah, it's here. You have to see this here, this keyframe. Okay, now let's see. So first it's the blue one, so it will start with a 0 Fresnel power. Yeah, so even minus 0.5. Okay, have to be black. Okay, and let's see, and here to start to be in a blue color, so the blue color have to start here, so I will increase it here to blue. Now you can see how we have two keyframes. This have to be activated, which is the automatically keyframe creator. Now you can see, hop, and it's became blue. So somewhere here I will stop it. So one keyframe to 1, and the next one, the 7th one, minus 0.5. And this is how I'm creating the animation of the lights, and they're matching with the Niagara effect. So that's it for the blue one. Now it stops. Okay, we have a second one, yes. So I won't stop them until the blue light it's over. So somewhere here. Okay, perfect. Now it's time for the red one, which here will be again with the keyframe to minus 0.5. The next one will be 1. Okay, and until the end of the light, somewhere here I will stop them. So here again one keyframe, and here to minus 0.5. Perfect. And this is how you can continue with the other lights inside the timeline. So I will move it to here, and when I started, this is how it looks. Perfect. And when you're creating cinematics, you can use this type of work if you want. Yeah, it takes time, but everything into the game development and the movie creation takes time. So thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe my channel, like this video. If you have questions, you can write me and ask me anytime in the comments. So I hope you like it, and see you in my next video.